The number of chickens being raised with EM technology is said to be over 8 million in all of Shikoku. Of this number, the Nankai industry raises 13,000 synthesized chemicals on its farm in the suburbs of Komatsujima. The chickens are given feed and water, both mixed with EM. EM is also sprayed throughout the poultry farm, and it does not have any of the distinctive smell of other poultry farms. The chickens grow well without disease, and almost 100% are shipped out. The poultry manure is taken, treated with EM, and made into compost which is of high quality without any smell. Non-compost under the name of EM Toriyuki. Compost made from poultry manure is being used by farmers in the area and has a good reputation for improving growth and quality of agricultural produce. Nankai Industry is also developing other EM products and hopes to be able to get them ready for actual retailing. Mr. Hirofumi Kogita, president of Nankai Industry, explains. We process and retail about 20,000 birds a day here at Nankai. Before using EM technology, the factory and the farm were enveloped with an unpleasant smell, but now it is entirely gone. We have also been very successful in growing the chickens without depending on antibiotics. Our EM compost made from poultry manure is also well received by agricultural farmers. This is the Kuji pig farm in Yamagata town of Ibaraki Prefecture. At this hog raising facility, EM Bokashi is mixed with the feed for the 3,500 pigs. The water that is given to the pigs has also been purified with the EM ceramic filter system. EM is also sprayed periodically over the entire farm, and it's helped to keep the pigs' living environment clean and do not give off their characteristic smell. The urine produced by the pigs is also collected, treated with, and purified by EM. Then it is put into a special building for fermentation. From here, the fermented mixture is fermented once more, this time by stirring. It is then put into pellet form and made ready for shipping as compost. Let's visit the Meiji Agris in Ibaraki town in Ibaraki Prefecture. Meiji Agris is an enterprise raising 2,000 cows with the best methods, both domestic and international, which have been repeatedly tested and confirmed. These tests showed that as a result of utilizing EM technology, many improvements were made. For example, cattle do not become as sick as before, unpleasant smells were eliminated, the quality of beef was improved, and the yard has been efficient. The treatment of cattle manure is gaining attention, as it can be recycled back into the environment by being treated with EM and shipped as compost.
明治アングリスではだいたい月間600トンぐらいの堆肥が出ております。それらは畜産公害ということで非常に今まで問題になってきたわけですが、これを利用するということで今まで
At Meiji Agris, about 600 tons of manure is produced monthly. Pollution by manure posed a big problem for us, but with the use of actinomycetes and aerobic bacteria, we have been trying to make compost with the manure. We have been able to get microorganisms to live as peat moss and studied how to use it to make compost. Recently, we have been experimenting with EM, and results have been very favorable. I think that products involving EM technology will become our main product line.
これが非常に効果が出てきているということで、これからのメイン商品としてこれらを育てていきたい。
The Onuki Ranch at Ogawa Town in Ibaraki Prefecture. Mr. Hirofumi Onuki, the owner, left a steady job to become a dairy farmer. Mr. Onuki has created a unique work program in which every evening the entire family turns out in force to help. Feed is mixed in a machine and given to the cattle. Mr. Onuki is raising a total of 120 cows for dairy and meat production. Mr. Onuki is able to get a maximum of 50 kilograms of milk from one cow in a day. While the cows are being milked, Mr. Onuki's son is busy taking care of the cattle manure. The manure is then processed with EM and becomes excellent compost in a few days, which will be used. The compost that is made from EM processed manure at my ranch is being used in places like this. The compost is being used in this greenhouse to grow strawberries that have gained a reputation for being big and sweet. Let's take a look at two sets of string beans that were planted at the same time, one with EM manure compost and the other with conventional fertilizer. There is a clear difference in the amount of growth.